Hello YouTube, it is Tuesday, August 27th, 2019, and I'm going to be brief today. I'm feeling okay, got a few things on my mind, but I figured, well, I'll go to YouTube, unwind a little bit. I've been kind of chilling and watching a little bit of reality TV, catching up on, some of the shenanigans that go on with the ladies, the older episodes of season 11 of Atlanta Housewives. And, it got me to thinking about some things that was already on my mind. Is that, these women, they're on the show and they're getting paid, of course. But in actuality, we know most of these people and others would never be friends. Because what fool would let some random person talk crazy to you or make derogatory comments about your life, your past, whatever? And I tell myself, there's no way I could be in the company of somebody like them every day. There's no way. And then you have to ask yourself, is it worth the check? Because I heard Cynthia say that under her breath in that reunion part 3 segment. She said it's not worth the money. And she's right. You may need the money, but is it worth selling your soul to the devil to make some extra money, to be in a circle of people who you're falling out with, arguing with, debating with, and about nothing? And some things could be construed as serious. It just depends on your perception. And that's something I want to talk about, is perception. I live in a small town. I was living in a town that was a little bit bigger than where I am now. But one thing I've noticed about just the area in general, demographically, the attitude of people, the way people carry themselves. Small-minded people tend to think the same. They tend to act the same. They mimic one another. And that's something I have found living in the South. It's that a lot of people have a certain mindset. They do what other people do. They're easily persuaded to do things, say things. For instance, like reality TV with a bunch of women trying to be in a social setting, social circle. 2 are friends, then you add another one, then you add another one, and you're trying to get all these ladies to jive with one another. But like I said, in reality, how could that work? And like I said, in real life, it just couldn't work. You could like one person, you're friends with them, you're cool with them, but somebody that they like and friends with, you really ain't cool with or don't really care for them. Or you could grow to see that there's things about them you don't like. And so, do you say something? Do you not say something? God forbid you do say something. It's a problem. And that's when you realize if you should be affiliated with certain people. Because my thing is, I've always been a loner. I have, of course, fraternized with many people. Men as friends. I love men as friends. I prefer men as friends more than women. Because men aren't as petty as, ladies. But women, we are petty. We're very petty. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, is it worth what I'm dealing with to deal with this person? Or first time going around somebody in a personal situation, you realize there's things about them you really don't care for. Do you go back in? Do you continue to be around them? I have found myself being around people because maybe I needed a favor or something like that. And I realized I really don't care for them. And see, that's where it becomes dangerous. When you affiliate with people who you really don't care nothing about. You don't wish them harm. You don't hate them. But they're not for you. You see things about them you don't care about. And so what you have to tell yourself is sometimes it's best to fold. And realize that don't do it. Now, we're not on reality TV like these other ladies you see on these TV shows where they're trying to get the bag. They're getting their paper to be friends with other women or whatever. But I say in the real world, you see things about people you don't care for, you don't like, best leave them alone. Because in the end, it will become a problem because you will probably build up some type of animosity or some ill will or ill feelings toward them. And it'll only make it worse in the end. But let me tell you something about me is that, like I said, I'm a lone wolf. I stand on my own. I stand on my convictions about what I believe in. Yes, I can be wrong at times about perceptions and situations, but if I feel a certain way about something, if I say something about anything, that's who I am. If I don't care for a person, don't like them, that's me. If I say something about them that I didn't like about them, but doesn't mean that I hate them, hey, that's my perception. And one thing I don't like about the South, I've seen time and time again, people always want you to like who they like. They got a problem if you say something. And it's like, well, if a person says something I didn't like or says something to me directly, what do you have to do with it? You don't have anything to do with it. You don't make me like who you like. Just because that's your friend, your family, your whatever. So what? I'm a very stern type person. I feel like I'm a very giving person. I will do anything for you. I do things for people all the time when I shouldn't be doing nothing for them. And that's how I feel, and I'm keeping it 100. And I learned after the fact, shouldn't be doing nothing for these folks because a lot of these people are ungrateful. They don't give a damn about you. But one thing I don't like is somebody trying to tell me who I should like, who I should be friends with, or I should give this person another chance, or you're just being evil, or you don't know my plight. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through with maybe this person or family member. You don't know anything. If anything you knew, it would be gossip from the street, but you don't know. And let me tell you something about me. If I say something about you that I don't care about, that you did or said, that's my perception. That's my perception. You ain't have to be there. You ain't got to see it. That's me. Just like everybody else. Everybody's got their perception of people. Everybody's got what they think they should or shouldn't be doing or shouldn't say or whatever. So you can't judge a person on something that they seen directly. I'm not talking about he said, she said. I'm not talking about nothing like that. I'm talking about what I've seen you do and say to me or around me. And if I don't care for it, that's my choice that I don't care for it. It's my choice if I said something to somebody about it. Because we all do it. And if you say you didn't, you a lie. Because we all do it. We all have our perceptions of people. But like I said, I stand on my convictions. I'm who I am. I'll do anything for anybody. But don't try to make me be who you want me to be or who you think I should be. Because it ain't going to work. It ain't never worked. And one thing about me, I'm a go-getter. I do me. I try my best to take care of me. And in the end, I don't need you. I don't need half of the people who act like they try to be friendly and be nice. In the end, most of you are just dead weight and you a problem. You a problem. And I'm keeping it 100. And that's just how I feel right now. Because I realize that there's something bigger and better I'm trying to do and that I'm trying to attain. And a lot of people that's in my peripheral, as they say, as some preachers and pastors have said, they are for a season and season only. And I think most of you know that a lot of people that you come in contact with, whether you were friends with them from yesterday, 20 years ago, high school, whatever, they're seasons. Because who a person was in high school, definitely you know they're not the same person at 30, 40 years old. We all live differently. We think differently. We have different opinions about things. That's just the way it is. And I'm just keeping it 100. I'll talk to you guys later. Till the next time. Bye-bye.